My aim routine, I can do it real quick. So here, I'll do my aim routine real quick. So what I like to do is I go on Kovacs a little bit. I kind of stopped doing it, but I'm gonna try to get back to it again. But I've kind of found a way that it's kind of like helping me with my aim. So I got some like um tips from my friends that if you have Kovacs, you can go on the online scenarios and then you can go to clicking. And clicking is really good for CS. Not much on tracking, but tracking could be the second one. So clicking and tracking should be the ones that you should be worrying about. Nothing really. Target switching could actually work a little bit too. But on I have my own playlist on Kovacs, but I do 5 minutes per scenarios, and I just do this for 5 minutes. So I just kind of like try not to miss. Don't worry about the time, how fast you're doing it. Worrying, worrying about your accuracy is more important. Just try to like perfect your. This should help your micro aim. So just adjusting your aim and stuff, like going for the actual body or head. Yeah, this should help you, but don't worry about how fast you're doing it. Worry about like your accuracy, because that's what's more important is your accuracy and how much you are flicking to the other circle. Like this should be dead spot on. So let me just finish this a little bit and I can show you guys the rest of it. Oh, I am whiffing now. So this should help you kind of like warming up your hand and stuff, trying to get into the good habit of aiming. And then once that's done, if you do 5 times on that one, this is what the other one looks like as well. So you just kind of, it switches every time you get one target done. But yeah, like I said, all of these, don't worry about how fast you're doing it. Worry about your accuracy, because the you will get faster and faster. Trust me on this, because I was very slow and I'm still slow. But I can see some progress how fast I'm actually doing it. And yeah, I kind of want to work on this, but I like to do this for like 30 minutes at least, this whole playlist. And I can show you guys how to get my playlist. I'll show you in a second. There's a code that you can put it into the playlist where you want to search it up. But yeah, you guys get it. But I'm not going to do the rest of the playlist. I'm just going to show you what it looks like and what you should be doing. So once that's done, move on to the next one. So this is kind of similar, but this should help with your head level, like aiming for the head, because it's much smaller. Will help you with your kind of smooth aiming and stuff and kind of flicking. So yeah, that should what it looks like. And then for the raw mouse, I like this one because it kind of helps with your adjustment on the aim. So yeah, bounce 180 is really good too, kind of like getting your hand coordination going. Also helps with tracking a little bit too. So yeah, you guys kind of get that one. And then reflex right here. This one you kind of get it, kill it as fast as you can. And then this one is really small, but it should help you kind of like, this should help you kind of fight the ways that you're uncomfortable with. So like if you're like very uncomfortable with the situation, so like a headshot angle or like a uncomfortable like angle, this kind of like helps you, because it really bothers me how small it is. So and then it kind of helps your comfortability, adjust your comfortability of aiming, especially how tiny it is. So yeah, so what you can do is actually is you can go to local playlists you can there should be, I don't know if it doesn't show up here. One second. Yeah, so it should be on this side. Like click one of these and this should pop up, and then if it says like add a code in here, I'm gonna put this in the description below. And then so yeah, it's this one. And then you just put it in here and click share or like click join. And yeah, so I do 30 minutes of that at least, just finishing that playlist. And what I like to do as well is go to this website. I'll put it in the description as well. So just depending where you're from, what's the best ping for you, and I just do all weapons. You could do multi-config. Multi-config is also good, but I like to do all weapons, and then I just join here, and then honestly just do DM. Um, I'm not sure if I've explained before that in DM servers, don't worry about you dying and dying and dying. Worry about the way you are fighting players. So DM you should worry about is the crosshair placement, especially Mirage. So you're gonna be playing a lot of DM Mirage or DM Dust 2. There's other servers that you can do like XPlay. They have their own like different maps and stuff like that. You can do like Inferno there and like other stuff too. DMing, you should be working on what you want to work on. You know what I mean? So it's like today I want to work on my spraying, so you just spray like no matter how far it is. Like if it's like really far, you still kind of want to spray and work on your spraying. But that could keep in mind that could give you a bad routine or a habit where you're gonna start spraying in real game rather than bursting or tapping. So I kind of recommend actually just playing it like you're in a game. So I'm underpass the way I would clear everything if I was in an in-game scenario. Just kind of like feeling the game, you know, because DM is kind of one of the closest thing that you could get into a real game scenarios. But I guess there's retakes, but a lot of people don't really take retakes seriously, so it's kind of hard. But as long as you just kind of like know where to pre-aim and stuff like that, like working where they could be. So yeah, like I'm out van, I'm gonna pre-fire market, empty. You know what I mean? So like I'm out here, working TV room, top mid, TV room, and then keeping the head level 2 is a really good idea because you will end up in here in a real scenario, like a real situation in game. So you kind of, and DM also helps you helps with your comfortability with aiming too, and where you are. So like let's say you're very uncomfortable fighting here, and then you can like even like here you're very uncomfortable in like in game. This should help you, and yeah, just this will help you kind of improve your comfortability, your pre-aims, your angles, and how you fight stuff, and how it will boost your duel too. So that's what you can do. And yeah, don't worry about you dying. Don't look at the scoreboard. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you go negative. It's just DM. You're here to do something, right? So yeah, mostly I think pre-aiming especially is the most important thing. So, and if you keep DMing on Mirage, you'll have Mirage crosshair placement on the book. You can honestly have one of the best crosshair placement if you just play DM on Mirage. That's the only thing about DMing is crosshair placement and knowing what or helping your angles kind of feel better. So yeah, sorry if I'm terribly explaining it. It's like 2 a.m. right now, so a bit tired. But yeah, that's how I do my aim warm up and stuff like that. And that's kind of like my aim routine too. Sometimes my aim routine is kind of like the same thing as my warm up, but twice as long. So like for the KovaaKs, I would do 30 minutes and then I would go DM for like an hour and then go back to KovaaKs for 30 minutes and then hit DM again. But you want to do that after the game, not before, because if you do it before, you're going to be really tired and you won't be able to play properly. You're going to be tilted. Because when you're tired, you're not going to play right. You're just going to throw. You're just going to be tilted. You're going to get really mad easily, and you're not gonna make smart plays. So yeah, I hope that that helps you guys. But if you all the links that I use are gonna be in the description below. So yeah, peace.